Yo, what's up, guys? Um, I actually just want to go to sleep, but I'm gonna record this video anyways. So, I think it's day 97 of 100k a month. We learned a lot of lessons today. Well, a lot of lessons over the last few days, but today we kind of consolidated and reflected on that information. I feel like we've just been at battle with ourselves, and that's just not the right thing to do. Like, life's too short for that shit, man. Like, we've just been at battle with our mind. I've been aware of it too, but it's just been kind of over consuming us, and we've been distracted while we're working. We've been not distracted like in a dumb sense, like we're just questioning ourselves. Like self-doubt's really been creeping up on me, and it's because my perspective on it was wrong. Self-doubt's actually a good thing. Everything is good. I just needed to remember that lesson. I'm glad I learned these lessons again, even though I've learned them before. I learned them again. Sometimes you have to remember these things, and you're gonna have to learn them again. God will teach you the same lessons, um, or even new ones, just in different ways. In the same ways, I don't know, bro. Just different perspectives. But yeah, so I learned a lot of lessons. We reflected again. We remembered a lot, and we're back. We're better. We're clearer. Tomorrow we got a lot of stuff to do. We're a little bit. We had to woke up with a sore throat. We woke up late today. We didn't wake up late actually. Woke up on time. We had a sore throat. I was like, if I sleep more, I will be less ill. So I just slept an extra 3 hours. So I got like 11 hours sleep, and it kind of worked. I've not been that ill today. I went to the gym. I've been fine. Like everyone in my family's like ill. Like my whole family's ill, but I'm chill. I don't think I'm gonna be ill. My immune system's pretty good. I'll be real. But yeah, I just got a bit of a sore throat. Had some tea. We've just been working. Today's not been the most productive work day 'cause we've only been awake for like 13 hours honestly, bro. We went to the gym. We had to help my mom with the shopping. Had to go to the shop with my mom. Which took like an hour. Had to just you know, and then in the afternoon we came to these realizations while we're supposed to be working. So we had like some procrastination, which was like, yeah, but it wasn't procrastination. It was very helpful because now that we can be more focused and efficient. Um, just like I was just comparing myself to a lot of people. I was trying to be a perfectionist, and these were all just tactics deployed by the old frequency, and it's keeping me in my old frequency. Like I was afraid of even like losing success. I was afraid of being attached to money, and that was a big thing. Like afraid of being attached to money because I didn't want to be attached to money because I didn't want to lose success, and because I had the fear of losing success. You get what I'm saying? But I don't have that fear. Success is normal for me. It's like growing. Like I'm not gonna lose it. Even if it goes down in physical reality, I know I'm making 100k a month. Like I don't care what physical. I don't care what reality says. It's an illusion. So I'm making 100k a month either way. I don't care if it goes up or down. It doesn't affect my internal state. And I had a fear subconsciously that I was going to lose success because, like, maybe I identified that limiting beliefs a month or two ago, like 2 months ago, and I've been much more aware about it now. But I realized it again, and it's a good thing. I'm becoming more aware about it, and just detaching from it. But I I'm not attached, and I know, and it's just about knowing yourself. I think it really is about knowing yourself, knowing who you are, and allowing yourself to be your new identity. The old identity literally doesn't exist, and it will, like, you shouldn't think about it like it exists, but when you do have these moments where it's deploying this anxiety, this guilt, this self-doubt as tactics to try and bring you back to that old frequency, that's all it is. It's just a trick. You just have to maintain awareness and remember. So it's all a remembering game. It's all a memory game because you're not always going to be at peak awareness levels. Frequency always fluctuates. That's just the nature of the universe. You're not always going to be at the peak awareness, peak consciousness, peak frequency, whatever you want to call it. um it's just kind of part of life. You're going to be in some states, some parts like of the day, you're going to be a little bit lower energy, a little bit lower frequency, but like that's normal. Don't let the old frequency try and it's another trick. um Try and trick you into thinking that you're always going to be high frequency. Obviously, like your baseline increases as your awareness increases, I think, but you know what I mean. Not like when I say low frequency, I don't mean you're just gooning. I mean just like you're not going to be as aware, and it's just a remembering game, getting back to that aware state. In these moments where it's like, oh, some dumb shit's happening, you're like, oh, you like have this first thought of like low awareness, and you're in low awareness state, but then you remember, then you're in the high awareness state. You just bring yourself back. It's just conscious control of detaching from the programming in your mind. because you're not your mind. You are literally, you gotta understand that you are not your mind. Your mind is just its own thing that's been programmed ever since you're a kid, looking for you to direct it. That's all it is. You are the observer. You need to direct your mind. It's just asking for help. That's all it is. And yeah, so I was afraid of being attached to money, but I've removed that now. And I'm happy to come on here. I always say this, but I'm happy to come on here and just share what I've been going through and what I've gone through and what I've learned, because first of all, it's useful to you guys. Second of all, it's like I used to care what people think about me. I don't care, and like it's just like I'm okay with being vulnerable. Like I know a lot of this shit sounds crazy, but when you understand it, it just makes sense to me. Like a lot of people can manifest everything they want without even knowing any of the shit I talk about, and that's good. That's perfect. Like, if it works for them, like, but some people need not need, but like some people like the clarification, the knowledge and understanding of things, and I'm one of those people. I would say, because no matter like if you do know the knowledge and you don't know the knowledge and you're using it, the people who do manifest everything get everything they want, blah blah blah. The desire reality, they're still using the exact same knowledge. They just don't know the knowledge. You know what I mean? They're just doing it subconsciously, unconsciously. It's just that some of us don't have that, so we have to learn it. You know, so or didn't have that. You know, in our belief systems or subconscious and whatnot. So yeah, it makes sense to me. Yeah, whatever you believe in will be true, right? The truth is just an idea you've accepted in your subconscious mind, and I'll keep saying that. That's it's just good, bro. But yeah, today's not been the most productive. We literally got the bare minimum done, I think. Um, like what we had to get done, even though we spent a long time working, we were kind of just thinking. But then we were just brainstorming and we had ideas and it was beautiful. I felt my soul expressing its creativity, you know? Like I felt really creative. I felt like I've been high energy today, but it's just been like interesting, you know? But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. And like none of the external affects the internal. If money doesn't give me self-worth, if external validation gives me self-worth, you got to praise and love yourself. And I feel like that's one of them things. Like attention doesn't give me self-worth. And that was an old limiting belief of mine as well that I detached from. Like attention give me self-worth. I prioritize other people over myself because I wanted their attention. Either I'd go to the extremes of negativity to get that attention, because any attention is attention, right? And that's what you attach your self-worth. So I would literally do that. But now it's like I love and respect myself and I am validated by myself. My self-worth isn't attached to other people's by external things, you know? So um I don't need to put other people's needs above my needs in that sense. Not in a selfish way, but it is somewhat selfish. But that's a good thing, you know? Selfish has been such a stigmatized word. Looking out for yourself is not like that's probably I don't know the exact definition, but selfish is like I guess you could say only caring about yourself, but I don't think it's only caring about yourself. Let's just say it's looking out for yourself. Like I think that's a good thing. You need, like you got to have some level of selfish to materialize your desired reality. You need to be able to put your needs first. Sometimes, obviously, in certain situations, you're gonna obviously have to like help out and stuff. But like, say it's like your mom wants you to do the dishes, but you've got to get these videos posted, and it's like the end of the day, you're like, Mom, no, like just no, I can't. You know, I've got to do this, and that's the sacrifice you have to make. You know, but you get what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. So there's nothing to be afraid of, and you gotta understand is that fear is the same energy as love. So you've got to understand like that fear I was feeling is like I was afraid of losing money and losing success. So all you have to do is just change the vibration of the energy. So it's like now it's I love having success and I love not having, but I mean like I'm good with it and I'm good without it. I don't fear being attached because I know myself. I know I'm not attached. So it's like I know I'm not gonna lose. I already have. How can I lose something if I already have it? You know what I mean? It's just a mind game by the old frequency, but it's all clear now. I feel like a new version of myself. I feel like I've never been clear. I feel like I've never been sharp. I feel like I've never had so much more purpose. It's all come together and like I feel so alive, and I'm super excited for tomorrow. I've got so much work to do. Um, inside me, I feel a little bit overwhelmed, but that's a good thing. I kind of like it. I'm excited. I love the pressure, and the work's easy. I love doing it because even though it feels like sometimes like, oh, like it gets a little bit boring, but then I'm just like, no, I love this shit. Like I genuinely love this shit. Like what would I rather be doing? Would I rather be gooning in bed around? No, fuck no. I'd rather be giving my best. I love the work. I love the journey. I genuinely love it. I love giving my best. I love becoming a better version of myself, whether it's physically, financially, spiritually, mentally, whatever you want to call it. I love like developing, and it's just such an amazing feeling when you actually see that, and you like, even like I've gone through this period of like, I had to go through the last like week or so of like a couple of days of just mental battles because I had to learn these lessons again. But now it's clearer. Now I know what was wrong, what was good. I've learned, I analyze, I implement, I reflect, I change, I grow, I evolve. And that's just where my head's at. I'm kind of just yapping, but that's what I'm thinking right now. um I'm super excited just to live every day. And I feel like I was looking back too much. Another thing I learned was looking back so much. Who gives a fuck about the past? After reflecting and analyzing a little bit, you don't need to look back. Look forward. Forward, forward, forward. That's it. Look into who you want to be and be who you want to be. And allow yourself to be who you want to be. Simple. Look forward. I have a whole 20-minute video on my YouTube about that. 20-minute video on my YouTube about this. But yeah, guys, this is a W Yap. I know whoever watched this, if you watch to the end, you're making it. You made it. You've already made it. We've already made it. We're both up. We've already made it. And yeah, like, God bless you, man.